Ok, amigos míos, ya casi podemos ir comenzando. ¿Cómo están, amigos míos? Bienvenidos. Que lo quiera. Ok, listo. Ok, comencemos la... Vamos a la historia. Ese. Ah, una cosa ya que estoy aquí. Listo. Sí. Perfecto. Listo. Ok, perfecto. Vamos acá. Ya. Habla con Wise.
Belle, you're finally back.
¿Qué pasa?
Huh? Wise, what's wrong? Why do you look so tense?
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the retroflux zone. If Remiel hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and go looking for you.
Oh,
Sorry. That was my fault. I should have let you know first. Wait, how did Remiel know my phone password? Did she learn it back then, too?
So, what exactly happened after we lost contact with you?
explicas a Wise lo ocurrido tras volver del nivel inferior.
You shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants actually do something like that?
Que sea, amigo mío, qué demencia. No lo sé.
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But Remiel said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Thaumiel was there both times. But you've spent quite some time with Remiel before, and nothing like this has happened, right?
Sí, es cierto.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be something else besides the ocular implants and Thaumiel.
How about we go ask Lady Dracena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatment, so she may know more about this.
Pasado mañana por la noche.
The night after tomorrow? Why then?
Lady Dracena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD
Qué
reception.
extraño. Decina desapareció en aquella ocasión y...
Lady Dracina's hosting it herself.
Ah,
Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue has already been resolved?
Most likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled it. I heard there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Linvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrom. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
ok, perfecto. Los visitantes varados en Girium.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium.
Girion.
Do you think that person who looked like Serpico could really have been...
No, Belle. There's no chance it was him. You know he's already...
Muerto.
Yeah.
It's all right. I understand. Seeing Truvia again was bound to stir up old memories. But that's all in the past now. Serpico, Helios Academy. They're gone.
Jeez, Wise. How come you look even more upset than I do? Come on. That's enough doom and gloom for one night. Time for bed. We worked way too hard to fix our sleep schedule. Let's not mess it up again.
You're one to talk. Get some rest. And no playing phone games under the covers. Got it?
Wise se marcha.
Before bed, maybe I should take another look at the data from the retroflux zone. If I'm lucky, I might find something that tells me who the culprit really is.
Te sientas frente al sistema de HD y pierdes la noción del tiempo. De madrugada.
Your light's still on. Are you still working? Belle? told her to go to bed early, and yet... What are these papers scattered here?
Notice, these are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intentions. Additional notice, Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Deep sleep is highly probable. Suggestion. Second Assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake Master.
I know, Fairy. She needs some good rest. I'll handle it from here. That's what the Second Assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second Assistant will complete it under Supreme Assistant's direction.
Rayos.
All right.
No las nubes.
I'm counting on you then, Supreme Assistant. Fairy, give me a quick summary of everything we've established so far.
Understood. Displaying all current findings and analysis for Second Assistant. Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities are of limited use for further deduction. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangbu victim, he also set a specific activation time and activation location.
So for the culprit, what matters is the time and location, not the victims' identities.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity leakage.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently.
Oh.
I want to see when and where each occurred.
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's internal network.
Wait, Fairy. Why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us? Just stick to the public records.
Too late, Second Assistant. Intrusion and search processes complete.
Rayos.
A complete schematic has been generated for Second Assistant, with all singularity leakage times and locations marked.
Okay.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflux zone, the CCD. Well, looking at the map, they appear to be randomly scattered around Buastrom. Oh, right. I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's still a window where it can be reactivated.
Affirmative. Such events exist in archived records.
Fairy, could you mark the locations of these reactivated singularity leakages as well?
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map for Second Assistant.
The positions changed a lot. No wonder it took so long for Lady Dracena to deal with the CCD's singularity leakage problem. Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity, both in time and location. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real space to expand accordingly.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap. Wait, does that mean... Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singularity leakages came closest to overlapping.
Understood. Generating new analysis results for Second Assistant.
This is it. This has to be it.
Ah, es como un camino.
How long was I out for? Fairy, I said wake me up after a bit. Wise? What are you doing here?
That's not important. Fairy and I have figured out the culprit's true intent in creating singularity leakages. Come take a look. This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week, 3 days after we rescued Toby. All the singularity leakages overlap with one another, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scammell Hollow all the way to Buastrom's main urban district.
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from Scammell Hollow to Buastrom.
Sí.
Wait, Gerta Blulu?
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gerta Blulu into Buastrom's urban district. When you encountered it, it was clearly attracted to singularity leakages.
Pero, ¿y después?
But what happens after that? Once Gertablulu is inside Buastrom's urban district, then what? And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone spotted it yet?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of singularity leakages and investigate on site.
Sí, yo pienso lo mismo.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and find a new lead.
Tras darle las buenas noches a Wise y descansar un poco. No.
I don't think I slept very well. Whatever. I should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
Sí. Vamos. Hey.
Belle! There you are! Wise already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at all!
Sí. Ahora toda la investigación de campo. Ahora toca la investigación de campo.
Alright, time to investigate the site. We'll start at the energy hub and follow the singularity leakages one by one until we track down either the culprit or Gertablulu.
Right. Fairy and I will stay here and provide remote support, as always. Belle, if you end up running into the culprit or Gertablulu, your safety comes first. Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Don't worry, Wise. I'll be extra careful. Promise.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Wise. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Belle and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy. You're on your own, buddy.
Problem. A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
Wow. Seriously? Come on. Don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go!
Te diriges al sector de... Ok. Siguiendo la ruta donde han aparecido... siguiendo la ruta donde han aparecido las singularidades de fuga, se adentran en el sector de energía. Al final, llegan ante una extraña fisura. Debería ser el final del trayecto. Se adentran con cautela, solo para encontrarse ante...
Belle, we're here. Stay sharp. If things go south, just run. Huh? Where are we? Did we end up back in Buastrom?
It looks like... an office?
Este lugar me resulta algo familiar.
This place feels really familiar.
No me parece algo familiar.
Isn't this Lady Dracina's office?
Oh.
Melina brought me here before. Huh? Lady Dracina's office? So Gertablulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracina never mentioned anything like that. This is so strange. We expected the singularity leakage trail to lead into Buastrom. But why Lady Dracina's office of all places? Wait! Footsteps outside! Hide! Now!
Antes de que puedan esconderse, la puerta de la oficina se abre.
You startled me. What are you all doing here?
Ah.
Oh, well, actually, Belle! You explain.
Le explicas a la señorita Dracina lo que han descubierto y cómo han llegado hasta allí desde el sector de emergencia.
I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before. If your speculation is correct, then Gertablulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now. And if that's the case, then it all makes sense.
¿Tienes alguna otra pista?
Huh? Lady Dracena? Do you have any other clues?
Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office. Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Goethe Blulu is most likely...
Mito Dracena.
Belle, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all, their identities...
Huh? It's okay, Lady Dracena. We're all friends here. There won't be any trouble.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets. The fewer people who know, the better. Especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh, Lady Dracena.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently.
Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Belle and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest. Once we're done, someone will escort Belle back to you.
Right away, no problem, Lady Dracena. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right now. We already stopped listening.
Tricia se marcha a toda prisa junto con... Algo no anda bien.
Something feels off somehow. Why am I being treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracena send them away like that? Should I call Billy and Cecilia back here?
What is it, Belle? Something on your mind?
It's nothing, Lady Dracena.
Come here, Belle. I'll tell you what happened that night. That night,
Okay.
I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around here.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I can still feel a faint trace of ether in this room.
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Dracena, do these documents have something to do with what happened?
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand.
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data, daily reports. These don't really have anything in common, do they?
Dracena se ve sospechosa. Tal vez fue reemplazada. Es sexy, no puedo decir. Me encanta cómo se ve esta sonrisa. Aquí es se ve macabra. Se ve macabra.
What's going on? My eyes just... Huh? Wait, that ethereal broke in here days ago. So why is there still ether residue? And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like behind me. Heroic! I knew it! You're not Lady Dracena!
Ese.
Huh? Wait, that ethereal broke... Heroic!
Esta imagen. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Muy bien, fue reemplazada.
What the heck are you? Heroic! I knew it! You're not Lady Dracena! What the heck are you?
Un trueno tras tú.
Lady Dracena. I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Wow.
Truvia! No. No, no, no!
Move, now!
Interior del Departamento Central de Información. Una ensordecedora alarma no deja de sonar.
Lady Justina, are you unharmed?
Va a decir,
We received word that something inside the
va a decir que
CCD...
Bell la atacó.
Is that Miss Truvia? How did this...
Sigrid? Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
Yes, Lady Justina.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Belle.
Belle? Lady Justina, forgive my boldness, but do you mean... Miss Belle gravely wounded Miss Truvia?
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep animosity between Belle and Truvia, but I believe Belle must have acted on impulse. She would never do this otherwise. In any case, our first priority is to find Belle and get to the bottom of this. She just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you to handle this, Sigrid, is...
My apologies, Lady Justina. I will find Belle at once and bring her back to you.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Sigrid.
Sigrid trama, piensa.
About tonight, keep it quiet for now. We don't want our guests who've just arrived to feel any unnecessary panic.
Sigrid sospecha algo.
Yes, Lady Justina.
Misterio.
Go, Sigrid. Go fulfill your duty. Find her, arrest her, and then bring her back to me.
Mientras tanto, en algún lugar de la ciudad, en el cielo,
Irois! Why? Why did you pull me back? Truvia, she was right there. Why wouldn't you let me save her?
porque se murió.
Because she's beyond saving.
Huh?
Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way to save her. And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer, we cannot face it on our own.
But aren't you powerful, Pyrois? You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois! So why? Why didn't you use that power to save her?
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the Rescaverse Califer buried alongside your old classmate?
Wow.
Acting on impulse won't save her. And it won't help you either. Take some time to clear your head in the rain before that thing finds you. And then go do what only you can do. What you have to do.
Something only I can do.
Pues ya sabemos por qué Ramiel intentó matar a la otra Sunbringer. Y cuando dicen que es falso, los bambús.
I can't do anything.
Por eso los bambús dicen que es falso también. Pasos.
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day. How did you end up like...
Ramiel? Why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive. So, how did you manage to end up in such a mess? All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? you'll catch a cold. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back now would be walking straight into a trap. In that case, why not come to my place for a while? At least I can give you somewhere to sleep. If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Sit anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is...
Okay.
Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The Bang-Boo built it for me. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Miss Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Remiel.
Since when did you become so obedient? That isn't like you at all. If you really want to show your thanks, here, it's your turn.
Mientras dice eso, Remiel te extiende otra toalla limpia. Me toca hacer.
My turn?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off.
Okay.
Te cambias de sitio, Remiel, y te sientes dentro de ella. Y que así te sientes tanto a las alas de semi-humana alada.
You know, Belle, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
Wet wings must feel really uncomfortable, right?
Yes. Honestly, it's miserable and such a hassle to manage. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this strange smell that I can never wash out. So, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, there are always spots I can't reach. Before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
Dime un toquecito, ya vengo. Es que mi familia está afuera, entonces tengo que abrirles un momento. Ok, ya volví, amigos míos. Así.
Huh? Wait, hold up. How on earth could you just barge into someone else's bed? Wouldn't she be furious?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belly did notice me, she was absolutely furious. And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Slowly drying the spots that were still damp. Belle, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, in a sense, it isn't entirely wrong. After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core? Inside the Void Hunter's weapons?
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a Karma Core, found only within an Enchainer.
Okay.
According to RK, a Karma Core differs from an ordinary Ether Core. It doesn't form naturally. It is something made directly by the Creator. The Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within Hollows, and used them as the cores to create the Enchainers of the Great Hollows. That's the gist of it, at least. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the Enchainers. But the Karma Core itself could not be destroyed. RK and Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core once and for all, while allowing humanity to harness the power within it. In the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porceloy. And from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
Huh.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons actually comes from the Creator?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects.
Wait up.
At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, humanity might finally overcome the Hollows once and for all. So, when RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's plan?
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that accursed name for as long as I live. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of Porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Core sealed within our weapons.
They fused you with a Karma Core? Then that means...
It meant we'd become artificial Enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu. Looking back, I can hardly believe I fell for RK's lies so easily.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes. Belly and I were the final participants. Or rather, the final test subject. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only I'd realized what she was thinking soon.
Ramiel.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans.
Creo que esta escena está mal puesta en este momento. Porque así es verdad. Es Bella que acaba de sufrir algo mal ahorita. Y aunque tal vez Ramiel está abriendo lo que siente para que Belle pueda también hablar de lo que le sucede, siento que está quitándole como la urgencia o el impacto de lo que acaba de suceder por su propia historia personal. Es sumamente curioso. No me gustó mucho. O sea, no creo que esta parte en la historia quedara muy bien puesta. Este segmento. Donde lo colocaron, es lo que quiero decir.
So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new enchainer. As for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Damiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half enchainer.
Soy un monstruo, pero no me veo como un monstruo. No veo nada mal. Soy un encanador, mitad humano, mitad encanador, soy un monstruo. No se ve para nada mal. O sea, objetivamente no veo nada por lo que... ¡No me mires! ¡Oh, por Dios! Entonces todo eso se siente como... Es curioso porque me quieren hacer sentir como que está sufriendo este dolor. Pero... nah.
Maybe deep down, I'm just not ready to give up my life so easily. In the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation.
Ya veo. Un momentico. Ok.
I didn't fully awaken from the seal in Persena's Hollow until about a year ago.